Hey guys, it's Tyler, and today for update number 3 on the Garden Railroad, we're going to be building a fountain. I wanted to get this in so I can kind of landscape around it. Let me show you what I got for it. I'm trying to build it the cheapest way possible. I only bought one thing for this. So this is what we'll be using to build the water function part of the waterfall. We got roofing rubber that had left over from working on a construction site a few years ago. Hose left over from my job as an HVAC tech. A bucket that was a feed bucket for my wife's horse, had a hole in it, and I just filled it with silicone, cut that off, and just bury this. And submersible pond pump from Harbor Freight. Also what we have are a bunch of these nice, really flat, that are really nicely stackable. I'll show you where we're going to be digging and building this thing. That area where I wanted to build the rock wall feature, I'm still going to do, but I want to incorporate the waterfall. Right here will be the top, and it'll flow down underneath the track here into the bucket right around here. So I'm going to start digging, get the bucket planted, and then we can lay out the rubber and kind of figure out how we're going to shape that to get down in. I'd like to make a rock bridge here, so I'm going to see about how I can do that, and then we'll start filling in these other rocks around the fountain once it's finished. I think that should be good. I want to cut this handle off and then we'll get it set in there. Alright, now it's time to start building up the hill and kind of shaping and putting down where the rubber is going to go. We'll make that spill over into the bucket and then build the flat part of the waterfall up. I think I found the perfect one, and one to hold up either side. Alright, so I think that's starting to take shape pretty nice, so I'm going to start making that more permanent and start getting the rubber down, and then we'll start building up behind there. This is the pump I got. So it's a 264 gallons per hour flow, and it has a max head lift of 5.5 feet, meaning 5.5 feet vertical, which is more than enough than what I need here. These are made to run almost 24/7, so you want to get the one that's over what you need for a height, and you should be fine. There's more expensive ones, there's less expensive ones if you're doing smaller features. Like I said, this was like $13 with the membership discount, so that's pretty cool. The rest of everything was free